TIFU by realizing I had daddy issues while in bed with my older boyfriend. I am a woman in my late 30s. And I am in a relationship with a man in his mid-50s. We have 18 years between us. He has kids who are in their mid-late 20s and he's a great dad. We've been dating for 6 years. The age difference has always been one of the more interesting aspects of our relationship. But never super bad. I don't want kids. And neither of us want to be married. We have fun. And that's what I want right now. He's also very handsome and ripped, and that helps too. Okay, so here's where I fucked up. We always joke when people look at us with the, is that his daughter or is that his wife? Look, that I should say, he's rich and I have daddy issues. He's not rich. And I didn't think I had daddy issues. That is until about a week ago. We were in bed, doing things that adults do in bed, and having a great time. He was being a bit more vocal than usual, and when I did something that he liked, he said, "That's a good girl." When I tell you that I flew to a different planet and had both physical and emotional sensations that I have never had before. And I realized, in that moment, that my dad never told me, "Good job." And I never felt really loved or cared for by him. And that I really wanted validation from a father figure. And in the midst of all of this, I am building up to perhaps the largest orgasm of my life. We both finish. And once I landed back on Earth, I realized that I had something to talk about in therapy that week. I haven't told him about it because I am beyond embarrassed that I am a walking stereotype. My therapist is happy that I'm having breakthroughs but sees nothing wrong with our relationship as long as it's consensual and not codependent. I alternatively find this funny and cringy. TLDR. I realized I really am a younger woman dating an older man because of daddy issues while we were having some of the best sex of my life. It's a short life, find happiness and go with it. I don't think you, TIFU, at all. Just my .02. My old band was called Daddy Issues. We were not good. Not a fuck up. When my boyfriend tells me I'm a good girl, I can't even describe the emotional and sexual fulfillment that hits me in that moment. Just enjoy him. So what? You may have daddy issues. And that's okay. You're also not 17. And you've apparently earned some self-awareness and coping skills along the way. As long as your relationship isn't hurting either of you or anyone else. Who cares? You deserve to want and feel wanted. You're not a walking stereotype. You're you, and your boyfriend is just your boyfriend. You don't have to let a preconceived bias define you. Side note of food for thought. Getting off to good girls doesn't necessarily mean you have daddy issues. You might just enjoy feeling a bit submissive. My wife doesn't have daddy issues at all. Great relationship with her dad, etc. And she greatly enjoys that sort of thing. Babe, you might equate that with daddy issues. But, in my honest opinion, hearing good girl is one of the hottest things ever. I don't have daddy issues, and hearing those two words makes me melt into a puddle. You discovered a praise kink. And daddy issues aside, the world can definitely do with more praise. No matter what. I am beyond embarrassed that I am a walking stereotype. Everyone is a walking stereotype of some kind, upside down face. Take it and own it. I don't really understand the foo. We all like something. Just 'cause him saying that tickled your fun hole doesn't mean you fucked up in any way. I hope it's more and more fun times from here on out. Praise kinks are the best. This isn't a foo-op. This is the dawn of a new era. There's nothing wrong with this op, and you don't need therapy to fix, if unless it just really makes you uncomfortable. Being called a good girl always sends a chill down my spine and sends me to the moon. If you want to talk to someone that shameless enjoys what you're talking about, feel free to reach out. You aren't a walking stereotype. You are a human being and emotions are a part of your life. You are a walking person. Your experiences are valid and sometimes revelations just happen. There's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, it's fantastic. Isn't it amazing how these things can happen? It's confusing and uncomfortable at times. Absolutely, but on the other side of that is growth and understanding about yourself. And by extension, you have that much more to appreciate about life. That appreciation eventually enriches the lives of those who are in your life. By all means, take no shame in this. You are great. Many people have events like this and they run in horror, incapable of facing and understanding what they realize has been an unknown active in the background for years and years. More power to you. Up till what chicks with daddy issues want to hear. Oh, I thought you brought up your realization to your BF in bed. Now that would be TIFU. Okay. We all have some issues. You seem to be dealing with yours rather well. I see nothing worth chastising or judging here. Have a good one. Nothing wrong with this at all, emo. Enjoy the comfort and appreciation. You deserve it. It's called a praise kink, not daddy issues. I don't mean this to be in the slightest way denigrating. But I'd be moderately astonished at the very least if he didn't already know it. Enjoy what you enjoy. Consenting adults. Live it up. I like all the support comments here. Definitely nothing wrong with some enlightenment even in the midst of coitus.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.